Just when you thought that Marvel couldn't possibly deliver on their promise that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was gonna be more insane, more charming, and more downright hilarious than the original, they go and drop a 60-second teaser that once again sends collective cries of pleasure and excitement throughout the known world. So in a super quick fire round, I'm gonna show you 21 things you must see in the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Super Bowl teaser. I'm Jules from WhatCulture.com, and let's kick things off with number 21, the new Marvel logo. It's purple, and I like purple, plus it lends to the idea that this isn't your regular Marvel movie. Number 20, Aisha's Palace. The tease opens up with one of the characters we haven't yet seen, Elizabeth Debicki's Aisha, the supremely powerful figure created in the comics by the Enclave as their second attempt to make a perfect human-like being. And as if her power wasn't already clear, the amount of gold and grandeur expressed through a visual medium just how dominating her presence is, and sets her up to be the ruling member of her society. Also, there's a big Star Wars vibe from her royal guard, which is kind of a plus. Number 19, Aisha. Here's our first close-up look at Aisha, who appears in this set piece of the film, which we're assuming is at the beginning by the fact that the team isn't complete with the new faces introduced later on in the teaser. James Gunn describes Aisha as the golden high priestess of a genetically perfect people called the Sovereign. She's not a woman to be screwed with. She and her entire world are extraordinarily deadly. Whether she's going to be the main villain of the piece remains to be seen, but it's enough to get fans excited about her role and the possibility that Adam Warlock might be following her too. Number 18, Inside Another Celestial. As we get a montage of the Guardians in close-up in response to Aisha's demand to know who the hell they are, there's a hint that one of the major action sequences is going to take place inside a Celestial, following on from the visit to Nowhere in the first movie. The background of the shot of Drax jumping on screen hints heavily that this is inside another dead Celestial, and there's a better look thanks to one of the official images released by Marvel to coincide with this teaser. Number 17, hello old friends. There they are, the gang is back with a range of coloured filters making them all look brilliantly stylized and even closer to their comic book forms. Number 16, Star-Lord Eye Candy. What can you say other than hot damn? Number 15, old friends and co-pilots. It's good to see Yondu and his former buddy Star-Lord back together, seemingly having patched up their differences from the last film. Though the teaser suggests this is Yondu and Star-Lord co-piloting the Milano through a space battle, it's actually not. As shown in this image, it's them piloting what appears to be a giant mining ship of sorts. Either way, with these two together, the quips are going to be flying fast. Number 14, actual space battles. Despite Guardians of the Galaxy being a space opera in the vein of Star Wars, it was pretty light on actual space battles. Aside from the excellent Xandar set piece, but even that wasn't really in outer space. Well, it looks like the sequel is ticking that empty box, as the trailer teases a set piece involving the Milano and a swarm of enemy ships. Number 13, Rocket Pack set piece. This brief snippet shows MVP Star-Lord, Rocket and Baby Groot flying around inside a Celestial under heavy fire, with Star-Lord making good use of his jetpack. From the LSD light show on display, this could be outstanding. Number 12, Gamora's BFG. If the first teaser for the sequel made you a bit anxious that Gamora might be relegated to a romantic interest for Star-Lord, rest assured that she's still going to be the biggest badass at the party. You don't get to wield a gun like that if you're a snowflake, and this is all good news for fans of the ass-kicking daughter of Thanos. Number 11, Drax vs. the Monster. There may be significant hints that Drax's character is being pushed into a more comical role, but as shown in this shot here, it's good to see that he's still going to be the one-man berserker army, and more like that guy who invited Ronan's entire forces to fight him in the first movie. Number 10, Rocket's new toy. Sure, we've already seen this kind of teased in the first trailer, but the Super Bowl spot gives us a better look at Rocket's new weapon, first offering us a close-up of the mysterious mechanism before showing exactly what it does. It's clearly some sort of gravity bomb flinging his enemies high into the sky, though not fatally by the looks of it. Either way, he looks quite happy with the results. Number 9, another Yaka arrow sequence. One of the low-key coolest sequences from the first movie saw Yondu using his Yaka arrow to take out at least 25 of Ronan's heavily armed forces with only so much as a whistle. It was a mythology-building sequence for the pirate and cemented the weapon's status as one of the most powerful artifacts in the entire MCU. And it looks like it's back again with this Zero-G massacre. Also, loving that new headpiece. Number 8, Mantis. Rightly or wrongly, Mantis appears to be a bit of an airhead from all the footage we've been given of her so far. Her presentation looks great though, and here's hoping that she's not insufferable and actually brings something of use to the team. Number 7, Nebula has issues. Last time we saw Nebula, she was suffering with some pretty serious daddy issues when she sided with Ronan against her father before she slinked off to lick her very serious looking wounds. James Gunn and Karen Gillan have both teased the fact that she's going to have a lot of anger issues, and the first we really see of her in the teaser, she's attacking Gamora with such intent that we can probably all believe that. Interestingly, she also gets a chance to pilot the Milano, as it seems it's her who navigates the space battle seen earlier in the footage. Is this her coming to the Guardians' rescue? Number 6, I am Groot. Of course you are, little buddy, you can be whatever you want to be. He's cute, he's got a great catchphrase, but he's clearly not a pushover. Number 5, Cussing Groot. So in case you missed it, Yondu definitely does join the Guardians team, as heralded by Rocket Raccoon and Groot in this sequence. But the thing that most people are talking about is this insanely quotable line.
Only he didn't use frickin'.
So perhaps we've got a profane little baby Groot on our hands then. Number 4, the Milano crashes. It's already been teased elsewhere in footage with characters taking their kit away from a seemingly downed ship, but the teaser explicitly shows off the Milano crashing and Gamora jumping out of the way at the last minute. Presumably this is what strands them on the mysterious planet we've already seen shown off in footage elsewhere, and perhaps this is what leads them to meeting Mantis. Number 3, Taserface and the Ravagers. So far, all we've seen of Chris Sullivan's new villain Taserface has been limited to the Comic-Con first looks he posted on Twitter. But here we get to see him, albeit briefly, in action. Gunn revealed that there will be a mutiny against Yondu, which is likely why he ends up becoming a Guardian, and Taserface is their new leader. With a whole host of Ravagers on his side, there's a good chance we'll be seeing his ugly mug quite a lot. Number 2, action! From the teaser, it looks like there's going to be so much of it. There's flashes of Baby Groot and Rocket attacking a prison or a ship of sorts, Star-Lord shooting the place up, and then you have to look at this image. Now that looks like it's not just going to be a cap gun. And number 1, the new team. Well, it's here, the new team, ready for action. Oh god, that looked like it hurt. That's probably not what you thought was going to happen with your hero shot at the end of the teaser, but what else would you expect from a film franchise so tongue-in-cheek that it pokes out the other side? So, what did you think about the new teaser? Let us know about them in the comments section below. And if you want to join me and my roaming band of space scum, you can do so on Twitter at RetroJ with a 0. As always, I've been Jules of WhatCulture.com, and I'll speak to you soon.